See. So we are back again into the Python hello world Debian package thing. So I'm going to just test 1 second. So live is working. I mean online is working. So I actually start 1 minute or two before what was done. So first of all, let's do a big and a small summary of what this is about. So first of all, I wanted to do a hello world written in Python that I did on the previous episodes, the previous parts of this video. So you already have here a hello world, which as you can see, it prints hello world. So this is done. Then I wanted to change it so that it meets what it's expected to Python packaging, and basically I think I changed this line so that it was USR bin Python, which is what it's expected from Debian Python packaging. Then I try to comment everything that I do into commits so that anyone can go around the commits and see why I chose to modify things. And then there's this branch for Debian directory, which I have not yet done because I think we have the upstream branch, and then the master branch is the one which we are supposed to use, so that's the Debian one, okay? And so then as the next steps, I wanted to convert this hello world into C++ and yeah, but I think I will just package this into Python. Then I also wanted to package Rescapp, which is a Python application, but that will be probably done in a new live stream. And while I checked all of this, I went into Debian.org. So I went into the main Debian page, which I'm going to change so that this shows in English, because else I cannot see everything as it's expected. So 1 second that I change my language. You are not seeing it, but I'm going to check this, change this. So now it should come. Wait a second. Okay, this is not helping me. 1 second, if I can change a language into, okay, yeah, I was supposed to order them properly. Okay, so now it should use the English. Okay, so now here we've got the English thing and the developers corner. So I went into developers corner web page and search for this search for documentation in order to package this Python, and it didn't go quite well. Okay, there's many things that I brought down. I also sent an email to mailing list, and I have to reply to the answers. But so the thing is that I managed what I did the last day. I managed to write this hello world. I managed to write a Makefile because I what's the name? Because the package instructions about, I mean, where is it? Here, developers reference. yeah, new Maintainer's Guide, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So simple build steps and so on. It assumes that you have a Makefile. Okay. So I made a Makefile. Where is it? Here, that installs my package. Okay. But this is wrong. This can be improved so that they do not have errors. So I also have the Debian directory with those files, which is the files that need to be added so that it's right. So compat9, it's thing, and then the source format, it's also needed so that it works okay. And so yeah, so now I'm going to show you what was the problem. So if I'm not mistaken, so I'm here in the what's the name, on the path where Debian package .01 is. So here you can see that I have Debian directory, hello world.py, license Makefile, readme.md, and that I am in master branch, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, master branch, which is the branch for Debian package. So if I'm not mistaken, the what I had to do in order to build the package was to run USUC, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm doing it right. So now you're going to see that this is going to fail in the DH build. So the DH build, it's failing because it cannot create a regular file user bin hello world.py. So I went into the IRC, which I think was the Python one, and they told me one thing. They told me it fails. Swana told me 20 days ago. He told me that it failed because at the builder step, okay, so if you take a look at what's supposed to be the documentation, you take a look and you choose the yeah, so you're supposed to set up the hmake and modify the source code. So somewhere, let me see if I can see require files, another files. So the building package. So you're supposed to build a package, okay? So when you build a package, the package builds. So actually what you are supposed to do in order to build a package is to just run make. Okay, so make, if it does not have a default entry, it's going to just run whatever target it finds on the Makefile, if I have not understood it wrong. So adding an empty target all will fix it. Okay, so now I'm going to modify this with Vim because it's going to be easier for the tab to be well written. So I'm going to write here all, and that's it. So if I'm not mistaken, this all entry, when you run build, is going to do nothing, and because Python does not need to be built because it's a okay. I think it's failing because yeah. So this is failing because I have what's the name? I have some results from earlier build earlier. So this is the place where I am running make. I'm running the build, and I'm going to remove this package which has been created. This is our original Orig package. This is the this one, and the Orig, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I'm a bit. I think I just only need this package there, but I'm not sure I'm going to put this there. So now I should be able to run the same command from here, and it should work. So let me, one second, let me run the build package command again. So the make command, which tries to build, should do nothing. Okay. So no upstream table font. Okay, so that's what that's the problem that I didn't know if I had. So yeah, so apparently you have to have this Orig package here. Okay, and this is the package that's also. I'm not sure if you're supposed to have this one here. Actually, I think so. Maybe not. No, I don't think. I do not remember what was supposed. So let's suppose that you only need to have this Orig package. Okay, so I'm going to run from here, and let's try this again. Let's see if it finally works, or if I'm mistaken, if I'm forgetting something. Okay, so local changes detected. The modifier files are Makefile. Okay. Yeah, so this is one thing that I do not want to do, which is the differences, the differences between one thing and the other one. So what you have in the Orig one, it's this Makefile one. So yeah, and so there's a difference because Makefile, I have modified Makefile. So I have to redo this *gc. Okay, so first of all I'm going to remove it, and then I will redo it. So I'm going to redo it like this, which is just doing *gc. So now I have the right Orig *gc, which it's the same one as the Makefile. Okay. And I'm not sure if I had the .git. I'm not sure if I have the .git. Yeah, I think I had to remove the .git and put it out of the way so that the build did not take into account this .git, or maybe now with the compat. Let me put the .git in this place. So now we have the .git, and we will see later if it's a problem or not, because it was a problem the last time I tested it. So now let's try once again if this wants to build. Okay, so apparently it's working. So now it seems that we have Autobuild. We have the same problem, which is trying to install this file. So now I'm a bit confused because I was supposed to be fixing this with make all entry, but it does not seem so. So either I'm doing something wrong, or maybe something that So the question is default all entry Makefile. So default all empty. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. Okay, so empty all target Makefile let's see if empty all target. So how to create reintrant Makefile with empty all target will be generated. Okay, let me see what's supposed to be like. So I don't know. I do not know what's. So here we have make all. Maybe the make all has to be the first one. Make new make target order. In what order? Order of processing for the order. Okay. All. Sure, if at same time. So all 2 points. The order is x, y, z. So x, z, y. X, z, y. You should design your Makefile so that it will rely on the order in which prerequisites are specified. Okay, you have to put dependencies. So to make utilities process the prerequisite in left to right order. I'm not sure if this is. So maybe it's the funny. I think funny meant something like do not show or something like that. Or the only make will run the T2 rule before this one, but T2 will not appear. Okay. New make. I want to include the Makefile multiple times, and each time I want to define rules based on the current value of. Oh my god. So all. So I'm not sure this should work. I mean, maybe empty target. Maybe. Okay, let's search for new make empty target. Let's see if we can think empty targets. Okay. The empty target is a variant of the FunnyTarget. It's just hold receipt for an action that requests funny control with fast do not master. Okay. Let's see what's a FunnyTarget. Maybe a FunnyTarget is what's supposed to be an empty. FunnyTarget is one that is not really the name of a file, rather it is just the name for a recipe to be executed when you make an explicit request. Okay. FunnyTarget can have prerequisites, so this might be the thing I'm looking for, but I do not have any requisites for all entry. So I'm not sure if it's the right way to go. So first of all, let's edit Makefile. I'm going to define all as funny. So let's see if we are lucky, because I'm not sure this is supposed to be the thing I want to do. But if it works, so I'm glad it works, I mean. So this is something like this. Funny all. Maybe, yeah. So, okay. So now I have to update the Orig, which I have done before. But wait a minute, this was made here, if I'm not mistaken. I did this here. 1 second. So first of all, I was here, and then I delete the Orig, and I redid it with the tar.gc. So this is what I'm doing here, and then this is deleted, so we just delete this overwriting. Okay, so now if I go here and I run from here the page thing, this one, oh, I expect this to work. Maybe not, because the make all rule has not been done, so I'm not sure if it's supposed to work as expected. Wait a moment, it seems it's working. So somehow either I was missing the funny entry, or I mean, yeah, either I was missing the font entry, or maybe all had to be the first entry, or maybe if all does not have something to do in it, then it fails. So I'm not sure, but now it seems that it's doing an install, and yeah, so Makefile, maybe, yeah, so we are using DeathDeer, and maybe we are missing the prefix. I think we are missing the prefix thing, but currently I'm going to leave this right like this. So now finally, okay, so let's take a look at the package. So if we go down, there's this package here which I can open, and I can open the data, and there's these files which is changelog, copyright, which changelog should be empty, yeah, only has one entry, and then the copyright with all the files around here, and the hello world, which is the hello world entry. And so in the control it explains many things here. So this is the home page and the MD5 sums. So now I have a package which I can use on my system, or maybe my live system, which I'm going to try to open right now. and I will show you. Will show you, maybe not. I'm not sure. Yeah. So now I have this package, and I think we are done. So, before testing the package in a live system, what I want to do is to save into Git our progress. Okay. So here we have hit status. So where I am. So here we have status. So the hit diff says something about adding this file. So I have 2 enters here, which that's not, which is not. I mean, we don't need them actually. So I'm going to remove them. And now the hit diff only talks about funny. Okay. So first, so what I'm going to do is to hit add Makefile, and so the commit is we add Makefile all target, so that make just runs our empty all. We add make we add Makefile all target, so that build. One sec. we add Makefile all target, so that there's not a build. So now make sorry. So now make just runs our empty all target and no longer complains about having to install our package while building it. Okay, so now I can save this and I can push this, I think. Yeah, I can push this. So now we have a working package. So I'm going to try to show you how this works on wait a second. No, do not I should have said that I did not want to restore this. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. So one second. Let me see if I can recover this. Okay, let me see if I can manage to work this ISO. Okay, so you're not seeing it, but I'm trying to select another. Okay, maybe I need to be. So give me 1 minute. give me 1 minute. I'm going to try to wait a moment. Yeah. So now if everything is right, which I'm not sure, let me open and reopen this, because I think it's going to be safer than what I have done. So now what I'm going to do is to copy the package into the live CD, and I'm going to try to install it and see if it works. And so after that I will have hello world package installed into my virtual machine. So first of all, let's go into full mode. Okay. Now let me check if this was working with this was not working with okay, this is going to be a bit so command line. So this has to be put into as Linux. Okay, let's not use this live CD. So yeah, I'm not sure if I want to test this right away, because I have to do many things around here. So okay, so let me start with another virtual machine, which I think it's going to be better for these things. So the thing is, yeah. So I'm supposed to open. So the other thing I wanted to mention is that I will. So they told me that they should have prefix. So you're supposed to use DeathDeer prefix. So I'm not sure. So now I'm going to boot these things. So going to boot from CD-ROM. So it's going to be, wait a second, this is tab. Okay. So I'm going to remove the Linux so that I can install stuff. 1 second. You're probably not seeing it right because it's not right, but yeah. So now I think I just did okay, and now it should boot. So while we boot, it's something that I had to use prefix somehow, and there's the other thing is that so if you take this URL, which is docs python 3 distributing, install programs by specifying setup tools entry points. So you're supposed to use packaging python.org in order to do this well, which basically they tell you that you have to use what's the name? You have to use a file called setup.py. It's all complex. 1 second, this is not right. It's quite complex. So yeah, so distribution Python model. So you're supposed to know what's a Python model. Then the project structure. So here somewhere they will tell you that you need a setup.py, a setup.cfg, readme manifest. So this is a lot of stuff that I do not want to do, but if you want to do a proper Python package, first of all you need to do a Python package as it's explained here, and then you have to convert it into a Debian package, and I suspect that it works out of the box, but it's not explained anywhere in the Debian documentation. So I was trying to start this. So this is Spanish. Let's start with Spanish, and I'm going to put this like this. And now the desktop should be appearing. Okay, where the hell do I have? Okay, it's here. So now I can open this thing, and I'm going to start a wire connection which is going to be like this. Okay, going to do it somewhere else, or maybe not, I'm not sure. So now I'm going to install what's the name? Now I'm going to install SSH. Yeah. And thanks to SSH I'm going to be able to copy my package into the live CD, because I want to copy the binary package as is, and that way it should work. So not sure why I have sources in this live CD actually, but anyway it's working. So once I have installed SSH, I'm going to copy the package into my live CD. I'm going to install it, and we will see if it works or not, and then we will run the program from the command line. So this is installing, and yeah. So yeah, so hopefully it's going to finish soon, and I can show you how it works. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to try to copy this into, where is it? So I'm going to try to copy the dev package into the live CD, which is going to tell me that Wait a second. Why is so? Okay, I think I have to. I have to remove this and set that dip again, so that the new IP. Yeah, that's it. So now, and I'm going to connect with SSH into the live CD also, so that it's easier to work here. So give me a second, and I will show you how I work from there. So going to install also Autobuild, so that it's a bit easier to work here. Hopefully it does not take too long in order to download Autobuild, and it does not. Okay. So here we are inside the live CD. I have already installed this package, which I'm now noticing that i386, so it's the same platform as the live CD, but it could not be the same one. So what I'm going to do is just doing a Python thing. So as it does not have any dependencies, it has worked as is. And now if I run Python hello world, wait a second, shouldn't it maybe I'm supposed to so if I'm not mistaken, there should be a Python something here. Wait a moment. Let me search. Let me check this again. So this is the Python hello world package. Okay, and Makefile supposed to copy. Okay, so it's hello world. Okay, sorry. I thought the binary was Python hello world, but it seems that it's hello world.py. So if I run hello world.py, I see the hello world message. So we have succeeded in order to build a package and install it. And this is a hello world Python package, which is quite different to what you are used to, because I'm using a Makefile instead of using a proper setup.py, which is what other people would suggest you, because setup.py is supposed to work in both Windows and Linux. I don't care about Windows or other systems, by the way, but yeah. So the thing is that this is another way of making a Debian package which uses Python, and I think it's the method which I'm going to use with Rescapp, because I have many files here. So this is Rescapp, and I have many files which do not fit into a classic Python program. Then I have this what's the name about this shell scripts which do not fit into Python only program, and so I'm going to probably use this Makefile approach into it, and I don't think I'm going to use the setup.py approach. Okay, so maybe what I'm missing here is the prefix. So I'm not sure how to do this, so maybe it's missing a prefix. So let me search for DeathDeer prefix thing, because I'm not sure about this. So DeathDeer and prefix. prefix. So prefix, it's going to install it to a different place. So, but the question is, how are you supposed to write the Makefile? So this is FreeBSD. So the prefix tells you where it goes. Okay. Prefix determines the location where the port will install. User local or opt. Okay. And there's the complete alternative environment, usually a hill or installed system mounted. So, as if I understand, what I have to do is what I found in some of the questions which talked about this. So prefix okay, this is Python, I think, npm. So what I found a nice Makefile. So let me search Makefile with this Makefile. I found a nice Makefile that used prefix in the right way, which is it might be this one. It's not this one. This is the same one as before. So prefix Makefile. Okay, let me search for prefix Makefile. How to add a prefix to the base name. Let's search for some of these answers. So not this one, not this one, and not this one. Okay, so I'm having trouble, so let's see DeathDeer. Make destination DeathDeer. Okay. Let's see if I can manage to find which is the right thing to do here. Okay, so I think I'm still in the same place. Automatic DeathDeer. Okay. So the Makefile was something like if DeathDeer is not. Okay, so new DeathDeer support for stage installs. So DeathDeer. So maybe if I search for prefix new makes, it's going to explain me what I'm supposed to use. How to add Makefile. Okay. Let's see if there's prefix. Add prefix. Now this is quite. Let's see if there's something around here which I can use. So let me search for prefix. Maybe here. Prefix. I think you will need both DeathDeer and Prefix. Okay, let's see if this is the same. This is the same thing, which does not explain. So it says, please use DeathDeer prefix. And I'm not sure if I want to use this. So yeah, so maybe I'm going to search for this and see what happens, because I'm sure that I'm supposed to okay, so git have correct, which is okay. So Debian. Okay, there's a rules package which can help me maybe. So let's read. So use traditional DeathDeer prefix conditions. So instead of using DeathDeer USR, this guy is going to use target DeathDeer prefix. Okay, so the question is, so I understand this, but I do not understand the USR, because if you go into the USR, so if you go here in the Makefile, USR is explicit here, and I'm not sure that Debian is going to replace prefix with its own thing. So that's why I'm concerned that this is the right way of doing it, so that it works in a DeathDeer to match. Okay. Okay. So maybe, okay, so if prefix okay. Oh my god. This is going to be complex. Okay, so this is the SIFT. Okay, so this FIFT has some files here, so let me search for prefix. So there's no prefix in capital, yeah, so no, there's no prefix in capital letters. And what about DeathDeer? So DeathDeer is everywhere. Okay, so yeah, so according to this guy, so you're supposed to use target. Okay, so here it is, prefix user USR local. So as far as I understand, so if prefix is not defined, then default to USR local, and then use target as okay. So this is what I want to do, and so everything it's going to be target. So yeah, so this is what I want to do. Then I will see how the package goes, and depending on how the package goes, I will have to modify it or not. So maybe the package needs to modify this makefile so that instead of using USR local, it uses the so Debian package and prefix variable. So is there anything about Debian package? So is there a proper procedure to include prefix? So yeah, let's see. Trying to convert and extend to package the helper. I will do prefix and arch. Taking care, build time, making standard fonts. Okay, this is not simple. So okay, so let me search for prefix. So install files with the prefix which can be overwritten to be USR. I do not understand this. How are you supposed to be overwritten? So I'm not sure this manual is about, but so it says it's supposed new coding standard on FESG, so the CPP flag, CFG flag, so this does not apply to Python. This does not apply to Python. Then there's the DeathDeer. Okay, this is DeathDeer is here. So it's working right. And then there's the prefix, which it's not used with prefix on capital letters, but it's used in so use substitute template, then the prefix USR. So yeah, so it seems that you have to use prefix without not capital letters, but in this where is it? In this fix, they used, where is it? In this fix they used prefix. Where the hell was the fix? Yeah. So in this fix they use prefix in capital letters, and in this other they use prefix in non-capital letters. So I'm confused. So maybe we are supposed to. So new make variables. Case sensitive. So I'm going to so it seems that variables in make, okay, variables, it seems that they are case sensitive if I have written it. Okay, so sensitive. So variable names are case sensitive. Okay. So prefix and prefix. So here I have this prefix thing which I want to work with the other variables, and but this is quite difficult to work if not everything is working as expected. So let's see if we can manage to do something interesting. So what I want to do is to use the prefix. Okay, so the prefix by using this first fix. Where is my fix? by using this Frix, I'm going to say that prefix, it's going to be user local. Okay, so this is the first thing I want to do. Prefix is user local if we are not receiving anything. Okay, so the other thing I want to do is that what's the name? The other thing I want to do is to define target as DeathDeer prefix. So I'm going to do like this, and then finally what I want to do is to just I guess I have to replace everything. So let me check. So here DeathDeer bin, and so this is target bin, so it's the USR. So okay, so USR till here it's going to be target, so this is going to be target. Okay, here to the USR, so this is going to be target. Okay, so the problem is the prefix, which is explained here in the Debian. So they suggest me to use prefix so that it can be overridden. So if it's Debian who tells me to use prefix in non-capital letters, this is the thing which I'm going to use. So we are going to suppose that this prefix in capital letters is from another program. So I'm going to use this in non-capital letters, and everything is going to be at the same time, the same thing. So now I have modified this Makefile. So now, as I do not want to make another version, so I'm going to, yeah, I had something for this. So what I do is to put everything here on the delete it. I'm going to override it. Okay, so I'm back online. It seems it has, yeah, so exit. So it's G, capital G. Okay, so it's like this. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right actually. I think I need to rename the folder as because this is not I'm not sure this is right actually. I need to remember how this worked so that it and I think I have to just my god, I hate these things about working with so this should mean that I have to remove the one with _.jit, and then I have to do like this, Python hello world package exit, and then it's the one like this. I'm not sure if this is right. So now I go into the directory with the one here. It is. And then I do the hmake single enter, skipping created. So why the hell do you Okay, so I'm going to remove Debian rules. Okay, I'm going to remove Debian rules and dhmake single enter. Okay, I'm going to remove Debian because there's nothing here which I should. So Makefile has changed. Debian rules is empty. Debian rules is empty. Wait a second. Okay. dhmake single binary enter. Okay, so now if you run hit diff, I should have different rules file somewhere, I guess. I'm not sure. Maybe not. I think I have the same. Yeah, I have the same rules. Yeah, I have the same rules. So if you go here into Debian, rules file is still the same thing. So it's the default one which does DH and so on. So it does not use prefix USR so that it works as expected. So I'm not sure, I'm not sure so I'm going to ask into Debian Devil, I think. So Debian Devil, no, Debian Devil, no, it's Debian Mind. It's okay. Let me search. There was something about Debian maintainers. New maintainers. Okay, so new maintainers. Okay, do not open. Okay. Okay, so let's search for the let's search for our hello world, which is the hello world here. So we have this Makefile, and we're going to paste the Makefile here. So this is Makefile. Make, okay. So 1 second, I'm going to check. Yeah, I'm going to copy the Makefile. So I'm going to use this. So hi, I'm trying to make a Makefile that works by default, that installs by default into user local, but that when used in a Debian package it defaults to user. My current code is, and while using the package build package, it insists on running DH local. Wait a second, DH local? Yeah, I do not remember which is DH local. DH user local. And it fails. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to search for DH user local to see what's supposed to do. Yeah. So why the user local is throwing an arrow? So you should skip running DH user local. To do it, you just add this Debian rules. In general manner, if you have a problem with a specific target, you just override it by adding override target in your Debian rules. Example, you have a problem with DH icons, you just add this in your Debian rules. So if I understand, the package system by default tries to build all the targets on in your Makefile or something like that, and that's why. So DH user local does some fudging with all paths related to user local. My answer only work when I have both user and in my install, but then my package and it fails. This error only occurs when you try to install to user local. I moved my package to install from user local to user lib and the error disappeared. Okay. DH user local seems to be broken, or my package is not abiding by rules it expects. I started getting the error after adding a package install to my Debian package so that it would copy the package code. I won't install it to use local at the time. A proper Debian package is not allowed to generate the stuff there but empty directories. That is why it complains that it cannot delete the directory. It doesn't expect files to be there. The only thing you can have is a directory in user local, and that's what user local tries to handle, but you shouldn't have files. Users only put files in user local. Also, I think if you have a user local name, it will cause the error. Okay. So let's do this again. Have directory in user local. Okay, I think I'm going to overwrite this, although I'm not very sure if it's this is the right way to do. So what the hell is user local? Migrate user local directories to maintainer scripts. user local is a deb helper program that can be used for building packages that will provide a subdirectory in user local when installed. It finds subdirectories of user local in the package build directory and removes them, replacing them with maintainer script snippets, unless -n is used to create the directories at install time and remove them when this package is removed. A minor complaint with the event package. If the directories found in the build tree have unusual owners group or permission, okay. I'm not sure. Yes, so the problem is, if I'm not mistaken, the problem is that if you don't specify a prefix, then this defaults to user local, and then you are doomed. So I guess you need to force this to have a prefix USR. So the thing is, if you have the rules 1, okay, so if you have the rules 1, so DH prefix, DX prefix USR. DH prefix. So I have a Makefile that starts with something and expects make prefix USR in case someone wants a non-OPT installation. So this is my case, more or less. Instead of using OPT and use USR local. So it says there is no configure and no need for one really. So the package, you can just use this, okay? Except that due to the prefix USR requirement, one will have to lead the rules with override DH auto install make prefix test build install. See, it's what is the elegant way to tell the helper to add a prefix to all make invocation, preferably without touching the Makefile? Otherwise, there are many backgrounds. So it says does supporting make flags something doesn't works. Something is stuck make something. Okay. Well, I think I've seen a DH something here. So no one is here answering to me. Cherry pick examples, no make files. Dep make it up. Here the Makefile uses DeathDeer and Prefix. So yeah, Yeah, here there is. So here there is. So it says you've got this prefix thing which works like this, and then it suggests you a prefix Debian rules, and then it tells you that what you're supposed to do is to dh autostall with the prefix USR. So this is what I have to do. So let's apply this to the. Let's apply this. So Makefile shell. Yeah, it's this one, isn't it? Makefile shell. So finally something useful from Debian, which I don't think you got something. StPrefix. So the original question, which is this one. Oh my god, sorry. Which is this one. So now yeah, well, more or less it's the same thing but different. So well, it's not similar but quite similar. So the rules, which is here, so I'm supposed to use this, and let me use this tab manually because else it's not going to work. And we are done. So here I'm going to save okay, let me see, let me check how everything is right now. So now you have Makefile, which has been changed, which I now use the target and target bin and so on with these things. And I also have this Debian rules. So I'm going to add this into hit so that it make Debian package to work with user local. Make Debian package to work with user local path by default package. So let's save this. Let's remove all the things that we're not supposed to have. So what I'm going to do is control copyright. So I'm going to remove Debian directory. I'm going to create it, and I'm going to check out everything as it's supposed to be. So I'm going to change log, compat, control, copyright, and rules. Okay, so now this is quite as I wanted it to be. Then here we have this Orig star GC, which I don't think we want to have, so I'm going to remove it. And now I'm going to do the dpkg So I'm going to do this into the ch root. So I'm going to run this package usuc, and now hopefully it won't error. No upstream. Okay, yeah. So I'm missing the tarball. So the tarball was, wait a second. So the tarball was something like this. So it was like this, if I'm not mistaken. .gc, or it was the original. I do not remember it. I have it on another here. I have it here. So the tarball was like this, was an orange one. And so now if I'm on here, it should work, I guess so. So clean source build and Autobuild test. Okay. Depends field of package Python unknown substitution variables slits depends. Okay, so dh auto install prefix usr. Okay. So so my question is the same one as this one. So is there any drawback to it? Thank you. Okay, so yeah, so I think I'm finally quite proud of what's here. So I'm going to push this into wait a second, where I am. I'm quite proud of this. I'm going to push this Debian files. What the hell? Python hello world dep unknown optional. What the hell? Wow. Origin master. So here we are. So finally what we have is two things. So first of all, the Makefile uses this prefix user local, so that if you don't say anything, it goes into user local, which you are supposed to do with Makefile. And then, as I do not want to have to modify this file each time I package it, so what I have is I have a rules which is here, and this rules has the dh auto install overwritten so that it has a prefix usr, and thanks to this prefix usr it does not install on user local, and this is nice because that's the problem I had here. Okay, so I think we are done. So we have finished. As I have told you before, if you want to package Python and you want it to be a good thing to do, if you want it to be correctly packaged, what you're supposed to use is this thing about packaging Python, or the other one, which I don't not remember the name. So this one, the packaging and distributing. So here it explains setup.py and so on. So this is the right way of doing it. I have preferred the other way so that it's easier for me, because I'm used to make files and I want to be sure that I use everything that I have in hand. So this hello world Python, yeah, you need to build the depends package. So I'm going to update this README so that it has some references to these pages, and then we will be done. You know what I mean? So Python hello world package. Oh, wait a second, where am I? So here I have the README. So what I'm going to do is so this is my way of packaging, of Debian packaging, a Python hello world into a Debian package. This is not the suggested way of doing so, but it worked for me. Please use more, well, and I learned a lot while making it. The suggested way of doing a Python package, which then has a specific way of packaging it into a Debian package, can be found here. So the URLs which I was suggested were the one about packaging and the one about packaging, and the one about distributing. Finally, you are supposed to check Python policy Debian, so to check a specific Python policy on how to package the former Python package into a Debian package. So you are supposed, and I did find this into somewhere, so I did find, so wait, debian.org. So developers corner, so new maintainers guide, okay, and then you've got the first steps. and here it's think they say something about Python, which is the Python policy, and just going to use this Python policy here. Yeah, and we are done. So going to okay, so added explanation on how to properly package Python package, Python program into a Debian package. So let's push this. So when you go into the video, there's a link to the repo. So once you go into the repo, which is here, so once you go into the repo, you're going to find this readme, which you're supposed to read. And so wait a moment, why this should be a nice markdown. Something wrong. So GitHub markdown. Are you supposed to? Wasn't what was working? So okay, so header is not like this, but like this. So I need to like this. Okay, so make a readme dot. So this is supposed to be like this. Requirements. And a warning about this with this package. This is not the formal way of packaging Python programs. Okay, let's put it like that, and let's okay, so let's add this. Let's see if I can force this or not, or maybe yeah. So restyling. Not sure if it's writing properly here. So now, if I'm not mistaken, this should be right. So this should be, where is it, like this here. So there's requirements, and this is not the formal way of packaging Python programs. Okay, so everyone now knows what's the problem or not with this Python hello world example. Okay, and I might want to add some links to the videos. Yeah, I'm going to add them. Why not? So well, maybe not. No, I'm not going to add them because I want to. I think I want to make another video which takes everything here and tries to do step by step. What's the name? I try to do a step by step so that everything it's. I mean, I want to use what it's found here, so that you can go from a Python program into Debian program without having all the problems that I have found. So that way it's easier for the people to understand. So maybe it's going to be a tutorial or whatever. So I'm not going to add the videos here. So the videos are online, but I'm not going to add them here. So that's going to be everything for today. Hopefully you have learned something, and so thank you.